Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Curiosity Show on Space TV. I remind your host, Linda Beautiful. Guess who we have in the house today? He's a familiar face anyway. Yeah, I'm sure so many of you know who he is, right? But for those who might just be joining us or for our new followers and all of that, I'm going to make a brief introduction. Okay, with me in the studio today, we have Ambassador Patrick Ikeboa. Okay. We'll be talking about the victory. You know, Governor Sheriff of Delta State, right? He just won an award of the best governor of the year. You heard me right. Yeah, that means he's doing a lot. So our guest today will be throwing more light on how that victory, whether or not he actually deserves it. I know some of you will think he doesn't deserve it. How long has he been in office and all of that for him to, you know, merit that award? Well, you can't tell. You know, there are guidelines, there are criteria with which they give all of this award. Let's welcome our guest in the house. You're welcome to the show.
It's a pleasure being here.
So, straight to business. What do you have to say about Governor Sheriff Award as the best governor of the year?
All right, first I'd like to appreciate Deltans.
Okay.
You know, it's a platform to serve Deltans. And when you say the best governor, I want to be exclusive on that because I think the award reads the governor of the year.
Okay.
If you go back to it, you check, I think the award reads the governor of the year. And also, seemingly, I know of this, I think Akwa Ibom governor also has that same award as the governor of the year. So obviously, I do not want to interfere in the area of comparison.
Okay.
Because when you say best, then we are bringing comparison into play.
Okay.
But let's be sure and certain about what you actually intended to know. If he's actually qualified, if at all, to be the best governor of the year. Our people say it's not how far, it's about how well. So obviously, by certain reasons, by certain criteria, by certain conducts, the people who are actually giving out that award have their own standards. They have their reasons. They know their measures of which they have decided to sort for. And possibly in sorting for that criteria, you could see justifiably that Right Honorable Elder Dr. Sheriff Oborevwori has done noble. He has done noble. But like he said, and like his mandate reads, he's going to do more. So for those who are actually not, you know, satisfied at the moment, still expect more because we still have a long way to go. And we'll do more. I believe he will do more. Thank you. That's my opinion on that.
Okay. Okay, what do you think should have, you know, brought him to the limelight or to merit that award?
Okay, obviously, you know, when they talk about integrity, I look at that man with so much composure. Now, when you look at people, among the governors you've had so far, his style of, you know, investigating contracts is quite different.
Yeah.
You can see him when he goes out and he assumes the human nature, not trying to pride himself as a governor. He wants to use the... I saw one of the videos he did. He used a machete and was just even trying to crack the floor to see if it was even standard or substandard. So obviously, that one got to my heart personally. It was obviously revealing a human, not a governor. Are you getting? He assumed the position of a human first, before even considering the fact that he's a governor. So he wants to feel what others feel. He went to the grassroots, and obviously he even had, in one of the videos also, have to, you know, discuss with the people around how they feel about the projects. And you can see some of them protesting, it's not okay, and he listened to them because he said he's going to listen more and do more. So in that note, I feel Governor Oborevwori is actually doing more. He's listening more and he's doing more. But then, I do not think that it is now time for us to judge into conclusion or even, you know, run into exclusive discussions on whether he's meriting it or not. Because if for merit's sake, I do believe that the people who are sorted for the award have their own reasons. They have their mandates. They know what they are looking for. It could be people who are very humble to the core. Like I also see the other governor of Akwa Ibom. I can see some level of humility. I've followed him for a while. And I think that humility is also consistent in the way and manner of our governor, Sheriff Oborevwori. And that is something I consider to be applaudable. You know, it is something that we should applaud. You know, what you look out for people might not be what I look out for. Right. So people who give award based on their concerns. And looking at the concern of these media outlets, you will realize that the persons whom they have chosen for this governor of the year, they have interesting, you know, looks. They have interesting build-ups to societal growth. And what we look out for is those who are in love with humanity. Now let's talk about humanity. Now we can talk about students. Recently now, Governor Sheriff Oborevwori has also approved another budget for students to be paid bursary. Wow. Very sincerely, students are facing a lot. I know of some of them who are facing a lot, and I must tell you, they are facing a lot. Giving them bursary is a part of it to ameliorate the hardship they face. We can also look at other areas. Look at grants. The other time, I think they did a wealth creation and they made some available empowerment programs and grants. We must start looking at what is actually obtainable. Now look at the roads he is building. He's working on them. Some of them, he actually inherited the construction projects from the past government, the previous administration, which I also believe that Governor Ifeanyi Okowa is also a strong man. Yeah. He has done noble. Now, if he has done noble and now bringing it to the next administration, some persons will be like, this is not my project, I'll leave it. But he has chosen to even complete some of them and even, even commission them. So I think let's also believe that there is more to come. That is the way to go.
Okay, you just touched on the educational sector and as well as, a part of the business sector and, looking at the road, which is infrastructure. In the health sector, do you think he's trying to do more? Is there any thing the governor is putting in place, you know?
You see, the health sector is another place that seems maybe not reported as it should. Okay. I must tell you, he's doing something. Just like, I think there's this health scheme by the Dr. Obidi's office. Okay. This what we call it. I think there's this health scheme, the authority there. Dr. Obidi is heading that very ministry commission. What they do there is to offer health services to people. You know, you come, you register. After registration, you can just decide to go. Even all manner of health issues will be taken care of. Like in my own local government, which is Oshimile North, where I came from. Our House member, our House of Assembly member, the person of Barrister Frank Esengwa, also registered, he identified with them. He registered a whole lot of constituents. Okay. Having registered them, it means that they are now going to have free services. You know, whenever they are ill, they go to that any hospital of their choice. You see them, they attend to them. These things
free of charge.
I'm telling you, free of charge.
Just pay a sum.
Free of charge. What they do is just registration. Which some of these the registration is just a token. Okay. Which some of these noble political persons have also aided the registration, which means they are not going to pay anything. But sincerely speaking, the person who has made this thing possible is that Governor Sheriff's administration. I tell you, that's the Health Commission around DBS Road. Wow. Just for those who may not know, just close to DBS, you can just get it around. Okay. And I think when you go there, you ask questions, they will help you. That's the way to go.
So, I believe with this few points of his, and for those who do not know, there is a health commission already set on ground. You can hear it right now, right? So just go to DBS, just ask for the commission, the health commission, and they are going to put you through. You don't have to pay so much when you're sick. Yeah, with this, yeah, I think the governor is really doing a lot. He is. Because I'm not a beneficiary though, but I've been to one of these government hospitals where, you know, children from 0 to 5 years, you don't pay anything.
Of course.
Even the women, the pregnant women, they don't pay anything. Even for car, they don't pay. So hence my asking you, because I wanted to know, I wanted you to throw more light on all of that. So we can see the governor is really doing a lot. For those of you who feel, oh, how long has he been in office, you know, to merit the award? You can see that he actually merits it. He deserves it, right? Oh, thank you for staying with us. With that, we've come to the end of our program for today. See you some other time. Bye-bye.